Minecraft 1.19, also known as the Wild Update, is the next big update planned for the game. It's bringing along with it many of Minecraft's biggest ever features, including the Warden, the Deep, Dark and Ancient Cities. This update is by far one of the biggest of all times, everyone, and the snapshots for them are also some of the most anticipated. That's why in this video we're going to be taking a look at some brand new confirmed information about the upcoming Minecraft snapshots straight from the mouths of Mojang's developers. With that being said, drop a like on this video if you're excited for the Wild Update. But with that being said, let's get right into this brand new information. So just in case you've been absent here on the channel over the past few weeks, I just want to talk about and bring back up some information from the previous weeks which will help us to understand this brand new information. Now, just in case you are completely new and you have no idea who a snapshot is or what a snapshot is, let me just break it down real quick. So a snapshot is basically Java's beta. It allows us to get an early look at some upcoming features, changes, bug fixes, so on, play with them, test them out and give feedback back to Mojang. And this is a process that usually goes on for weeks, months, sometimes nearly a year, where then the final update is released and the process continues, the cycle continues. Now what we're currently awaiting is the start of 1.19 snapshots, which will hopefully give us a look at the Warden, Deep, Dark, Ancient Cities, Skulk, all of this amazing stuff. But before we can progress to this, we actually need to get 1.18 out the way. What Mojang are currently doing is finally implementing some of the finishing bug fixes to get that update out the way so they can progress on to the Wild Update. This was confirmed a week ago, I believe, or a few weeks ago, where Mojang did announce that all of the next upcoming snapshots will be focusing on finishing up 1.18 rather than giving us new features surrounding 1.19. Now, this tweet was actually dropped on January the 26th by Adrian, who, just in case you do not know, is the producer for Minecraft Java Edition at Mojang. Now, Adrian actually said, "New tweet because my brain can't write a simple sentence today. No snapshot this week, should be one next week." Just in case you want a bit of context behind this tweet, it's quite funny. Adrian did actually originally tweet, "No snapshot this week, should be one next week," just in case you're curious. So that's definitely quite funny there. But Adrian does actually confirm there will be no snapshot this week, meaning there will not be one from Monday the 24th to Sunday the 30th of January, meaning most likely the next snapshot we see will be in February now, unless they decide to release one on a Monday, which is the 31st, the last day in January, which is highly unlikely. Then it's definitely a big possibility that we will either see one on Tuesday the 1st or Wednesday the 2nd of February. That is the most likely scenario. Of course, we do not know about betas, unfortunately. We've not received any dates for them, but I would assume they are going to continue. But most likely, if there's delays on the Java side, this does not affect what's going on the beta side. So if you're a Bedrock player, you like to test out these betas, and do not panic, this does not instantly rule out the possibility of us seeing a beta this week. However, there is going to be no snapshot. Now, I want to point out this because it's very important. Adrian does say there should be one next week. This does not mean that snapshots are confirmed for next week, the first week of February. It just means that's what they're aiming for. Potentially they had something planned for this week, could not make it, and that's why we're here with this delay. But do not panic, everyone, there should be one next week. I've saw a lot of confusion in the comments to this tweet, and I just want to try and respond to a few of them here, so hopefully people that saw that tweet might watch this video. I just want to break it down. I saw a lot of people saying, will the snapshot be for 1.18.2 or 1.19? This will be for 1.18. It will not be focused on 1.19, the Wild Update, yet. What Mojang are currently doing is bug fixes, the finishing steps of 1.18 so they can get it out the way so then they can focus on 1.19. It'd be a bit awkward for them to move on to 1.19 snapshots when 1.18.2 is not fully finished. So do not expect a crazy snapshot to drop with Skulk the Warden, Ancient Cities, any of that crazy stuff. Just keep your expectations low, just be prepared for maybe a few more weeks of bug fixes for 1.18 so then we can move on to the Wild Update. But this is definitely very exciting. I know some people are a bit let down by this and just really wanted to jump straight into 1.19, but this is essential. Mojang has to do this. It's not like it's something we can just overlook and skip. It's very important that Mojang does get this out the way, finish up with this so that we can move on to the Wild Update. I think it's likely this next snapshot will focus on bug fixes and polishing, basically finishing up what's going on. But yeah, it's definitely something to look forward to because every single snapshot that goes by, every single bug fix Mojang does for 1.18 gets us ever closer to the Wild Update. I just want to set a few expectations here and a few bits of speculation, so hopefully if I'm right this would be a good prediction, but I do think that hopefully we could start seeing 1.19 snapshots in the month of February. The fact that Mojang are so far into 1.18 already, they're just finishing up adding these final snapshots, I think this is definitely reassuring and a positive sign that we are going to get something good in February. If we do though, I think it would definitely be towards the second half because we've not even received any release candidates or pre-releases for 1.18.2 yet, so I'm not really sure when exactly we're going to see 1.19, but if we do, I really think it will be towards the second half of February. So everyone, every Java player out there, just keep your hopes down for a few weeks. Do not get too excited. Do not expect anything big in February. But as I said, I would expect to at least hear something towards the end of that month. If not, we might see something, hopefully. But yeah, just please keep this in mind that this is not for 1.19. Nothing crazy is going to be dropped over the next few weeks. All of this stuff is basically building up the foundations which 1.19 will be built upon. Imagine it's like building a house. What Mojang are doing right now is finishing up the foundations so they can start the main construction work, which is 1.19. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing the comments on this video. Be sure you drop down below your thoughts, what you think about this. Are you quite positive about this, or do you wish that this process would just be out the way very quickly so that we can move straight on to 1.19? Let me know the feature you are most excited for as a part of the Wild Update. Is it the Warden, Skulk, or something completely unexpected? But with that being said, thank you all so much everyone, have an amazing day and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.